Due to the fact that cryptocurrencies and other real-world applications of blockchain technology are becoming more and more mainstream, the amount of transactional data stored within various ledgers becomes huge. Storing these vast data lakes at conventional cloud storage providers like AWS or Azure would cost quite a fortune. However, there are projects underway along with development in blockchain technology that are completely focused on decentralized data storage, like project launched by Storj. Combining blockchain and big data will open up avenues for a completely new level of analytics. Using blockchain adds another data layer to the big data analytics process. Most importantly, this data layer complies with two main demands of big data analysis. The first, blockchain generated big data is secure as it cannot be forged due to the network architecture. And second, blockchain based big data is valuable, meaning it is structured, abundant, and complete, making it a perfect source for further analysis. The control of so-called dirty data or erroneous information is an area that blockchain can positively impact the data analytics field. Blockchain provides a seamless way to conduct data integrity and audit trails since it ascertains the origin of data through its linked chains. The data in the ledger can relate to energy trading, real estate, and a variety of other domains. There are multiple big data analytics improvements stemming from this fact. For instance, fraud prevention, as the blockchain technology allows the financial institutions check every transaction real time. Thus said, instead of analyzing the records of the fraud that already has happened, the banks are able to identify risky or fraudulent transactions on the fly and prevent the fraud entirely. So, we are talking of preventive measures than post-mortem. Another area where blockchain could be of big help is streamlining the big data. By storing data on a decentralized ledger, big data companies could process all data much quicker and more efficient compared to centralized solutions. It will also speed up the transaction process, making it almost instantaneous and reduce the cost of money transfers, as an example, by eliminating the barriers of security and risk checks involved. Blockchain will help with real-time insights. The whole new field is emerging around accessing huge amounts of data and gleaning insights from it in near real time. The marriage of blockchain and big data will help enterprises by making real-time analytics much more achievable and reliable. Since the blockchain has a database record for every single transaction, it provides a way for institutions to mine for patterns in real time. One of the sectors where blockchain technology and big data could perfectly work together is healthcare, where patient data are not 100% hack-proof. Data analysis is very relevant in the healthcare industry to track patient treatment and equipment flow. A blockchain-based healthcare system would also allow providers to share records with justice departments, insurers, employers, and any other sector with an interest in people's health without the exponential increase in the risk factors that come with stretching a network thin. After all, a multi-department system is only as secure as the defenses at its weakest point. The blockchain industry is already very active in this field. Blockchain developers are building decentralized data marketplaces that are now starting to emerge. These marketplaces are platforms that use the peer-to-peer connectivity possible through blockchain technology to link data sellers with data buyers. So, what are some of the blockchain big data platforms? Streamer. One example is big data marketplace Streamer that collects data from both individual users and IoT devices. Streamer leverages sharding, a process by which a blockchain ledger is broken up into smaller pieces so that Each node on the network doesn't need to bear the weight of the entire database to create a fast network that includes all of this data. Another example is Reblock, a data marketplace for the real estate sector. This sector currently suffers from a lack of transparency and trust in its data. Real estate transactions usually depend on many different parties, including insurers, land registries, surveyors, mortgage companies, etc. Therefore, trusted data is critical to a real estate sale. Reblock uses a validation protocol to ensure the accuracy and trustworthiness of the data on its platform. Each data transaction is done through a smart contract, and before data is released to the interested users, it is run through a validation protocol that compares it across other data sets to judge its accuracy. Once it successfully passes the validation protocol, the buyer can trust that the data is valid regardless of who provided it. The data are automatically released to the buyer and payment is sent to the vendor. Storj. And there is Storj, a blockchain project that allows to store data in the cloud in a completely decentralized way. It is similar to Dropbox, only that there is no central entity that manages the data. You basically pay directly to people who rent their storage and network access capacity. For example, you could put all cryptocurrency transactions in a graph database and then analyze transaction patterns or research the origins of funds in a certain account. With more and more of these blockchain platforms looking to operate in the background with names like ARweave, O2OPay, Datum, and Data Wallet, the amount of quality big data and subsequent analytics are going to drastically impact the way companies do business all around the world. Sure enough, blockchain and big data are a match made in heavens. The real question nowadays is, who will be the first to provide the most suitable and best trained AI machine learning model operating on top of distributed, transparent, and immutable blockchain generated data?